Minister of the Federal Capital Territory and former governor of Rivers State, Wike, has declared that he had no apologies to offer anyone for threatening to put fire in any People's Democratic Party-controlled state, undermining his position in the party. Wike also vowed that nothing would ever make him support his estranged political godson and successor as Rivers State Governor, Siminalayi Fubara, again. Anger swept through the governor's political camp in Rivers State following the decision of the National Working Committee of the PDP to hand over the state party structures to Wike. According to Wike, the communique issued by the PDP Governors Forum and read by Bauchi Governor Bala Mohammed, in which they pledged their support for Fubara to assume the party structure in Rivers State, undermined him, Wike, and he only responded accordingly. Joining us now on the show is Kola Ologbondiyan, former National Publicity Secretary of the People's Democratic Party, PDP. Good morning and welcome to the morning show.
Good morning. Ayo, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Dr. Abati. And Rufi the Fire, good morning.
Morning.
Well, Kola Ologbondiyan, the question we've been trying to resolve on this table is, why is Wike so powerful in the PDP? Despite the obvious, incontrovertible anti-party activities that he and his supporters have indulged in, causing the People's Democratic Party, a loss in the 2023 general elections. Why, in your personal opinion, is he so powerful that he can even threaten other state governors and claim that he, not even being the governor, is a lord and master in Rivers State, and he boasted that there's nothing anybody can do to him? You are in the party, you are an insider. Why is he so powerful? I mean, this political education, please educate us.
Thank you very much, Dr. Abati. Well, it is imperative for us to know that the leadership of any organization determines the shape, culture, and the attitude of members of that organization. Because with all these things we have said about the FCT minister and former governor of Rivers State, the organ that's responsible of ensuring that party members fall into line, like you have the whips in the National Assembly or in the State Assembly, is the leadership of the party under Ambassador Ilyasu Damagum. And I always like to reference something, and I think I've said it on this table, on this platform as well, that when the former governor of Ebonyi State, now Minister of Work, Engineer Dave Umahi, was rallying with the APC, the National Working Committee, under the leadership of Uche Secondus, queried Engineer Umahi and asked for explanation on why he's relating with the APC. So, rather than Ambassador Ilyasu Damagum leadership to address the questions that you have raised, all they are doing is to organize shoddy congresses across the country and be claiming that they are helping the party. But I believe, because the point at which the party is now, and the anger in the land, particularly among the members of the party, who are nursing the fears that the country might end up as a one-party state, given the approach of Chief Nyesom Wike, I know that Ambassador Ilyasu Damagum will very soon go and take his seat as Deputy National Chairman of the PDP and allow the North Central to produce a chairman that will put the party in the right shape. Thank you, Dr. Abati.
Are you saying that Ambassador Damagum is the one covering up Nyesom Wike? Is that what you're saying?
What I'm saying is very clear. And we all need to be clear about that, Dr. Abati. It is the leadership. Let me give you an instance, Dr. Abati. It's everywhere. Wike is going to be invited by the disciplinary committee chaired by Chief Ikimi former foreign affairs minister. Dr. Abati, I can say it here. I don't give a damn. As we speak, Dr. Abati, as we are speaking, has the leadership of leaders with Damagum provided the convivial environment that will even enable the disciplinary committee to sit? Have they claimed that they have a memoranda before them in respect of seeking to discipline any member of the party? Dr. Abati, I don't know, but I believe that Rufy the Fire will be conversant with the language I want to use now. There's this language among the millenniums and Gen Z. They say na lamba. So what is happening now is just a lamba.
Irony, lamba.
That's how to put it.
Lamba.
All right. So let's now talk about River State, especially since this is where Mr. Nyesom Wike has his structures. And we had that huge conversation around who should be the leader of the party in the state. The governors, some of the governors had gone on to say that Governor Fubara, being the governor of the state, should ideally step into that position. But now we've seen the PDP again support Mr. Nyesom Wike, who is Minister of the FCT under an APC administration, to be the leader of the party in River State. Is that not a challenge? Is that because, you know, maybe you can throw more light on that since you've been in with the PDP for a while now, in terms of who should ideally be leader, and does that undermine Governor Fubara as governor, or a PDP governor of the state?
Well, let me take the second question as the first. It does undermine the position of the governor of River State. Look, we have said this over and over and over and over. The situation in Rivers is very disturbing in the People's Democratic Party. And like I said earlier on, we put the blame at the doorstep of the acting national chairman, Elias Damagum, ambassador. Because they ought to have done what is right. They know within their minds, they know what the needful is. What is the needful? The needful is that in line with the convention of the party, except where a governor cedes that right, the governor of a state elected on the platform of the PDP had always been the leader of the party in the state. And we can even go back in history, in Nigerian political history, particularly in the then United Party of Nigeria, UPN, under the national leadership of Baba Obafemi Awolowo. The governors, where UPN had governors, were the leaders of their party. And that allows for cohesion. So what has happened in River State is an aberration. But I can also add to this, Ayo, you should understand that the congresses generally are challenged, but the one that is most disturbing is what happened in River State, where, because of the division in the party, those who belong to the Fubara camp paid for forms to contest positions in the party, but they were not issued forms. They were not issued forms. And the matter went to court. And the court decided that hold down the Congress. But what did we see? So if you look into the PDP, the challenges, they are too huge. And it borders on the compromises with Elias Damagum, with the National Secretary Sam Anyanwu, with the National Organizing Secretary, Captain Umar Bature. They are the ones that can explain the situation. That have shoved the party to the level that we are. And it may interest you to know, they are going around state by state. If you don't align, they suspend you from the party. As I speak with you, I'm aware they are in Okekoko ward in Kaba, where I come from, where I'm registered as a party member. You. But with that, how does that help them?
Okay.
How does it help?
You see, Mr. Ologbondiyan, I'm a happy man this morning. When I was shooting this gun at you a couple of weeks ago, you were towing the line of peace. People say, that Rufai boy is a stupid boy. He's too radical. Nigeria Ogbojuboro. I'm sure they are now doing it in your face now. You have seen it. So you have become like Rufai this morning. You are blowing fire and brimstone. But I told you that this man has hijacked the soul of the party. He has become the, like the millennials say it, idol of the party. And my greater fear is, would you people be able to put your house in order? Or this man can declare 2027 for the PDP a fair accompli, a nolle, or let me use that word, a completed action, a nolle, like the lawyers, like Dr. Abazi will say, nolle prosecute. They say there's no case there again. And is this not part of President Tinubu's playbook? Because when you look at it, number one, Labour is gone. Abure is the new Apapa. There's no how Peter Obi tried to wriggle himself out of it. Labour is gone. PDP is gone. Is this not strolling to victory for the APC? That's my first question. Second question will be, what is the price of integrity and decorum in our political space? Because it looks as though you politicians, once money exchange hands, lakaye goes out of the window. And that's exactly what is killing the PDP. A lot of favors have exchanged hands. And that's why anybody that talks, look at Dino Melaye now, they were quick to say they want to suspend him. But the people that are causing the wahala and the katakata and the PDP, they can't suspend them. What is the price of integrity and decorum in our political life? What are the things money cannot buy in our human exchange?
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Rufai the Fire. Thank you very much. Let me start with the first question. Will the PDP go down? It will not go down. Once again, I want to reassure you that the PDP will not go down. It won't. No matter the current challenges, it will not go down. Look, I don't want to use this word, but Rufai, let me tell you, this party, the People's Democratic Party, go and check the history. It's like a sphinx, that bird, that will die and return to life. You understand? That is what PDP is. The situation that we are facing are just momentary. And I want to reassure Nigerians, particularly the members of the People's Democratic Party, don't lose faith. This party cannot die. It's an institution already. It's the only party that has survived the odds since 1998 to date. So this is just one of the odds. When you talk about, let me take your second question, bordering on integrity and what have you. Look, Rufai, since 1998, some people put this party together in the interest of our nation. Some people put their money together, put their resources together, and paid for Wadata. Some people have contributed the littlest of their own ability for the sustenance of the People's Democratic Party. They did not kill the party. So irrespective of the favors that any individual has given to the People's Democratic Party or the members of the People's Democratic Party, it should not be enough to seek to kill that platform that has elevated every member to whatever position that they occupy. So when you talk about integrity, yes, favors are normal. The leaders that have founded this party, did they not provide favors to members? Even when you look on the other flank, can you count the number of people that Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the president of the Republic of Nigeria has assisted within or without his party? Does it now mean that, oh, okay, he must pull down his own house? You don't do that. But let me take permission from Dr. Abati, who is an expert in this area, of talking about Greek mythology. There's what we call hubris. And every man must desire to rise above his hubris. Otherwise, such a person will face the consequences. So I believe that the governor of Bauchi State, who is the chairman of the PDP Governors Forum, is working assiduously in relation with his colleagues, and I believe he's also cutting across to principal members of this party to ensure that the party does not go comatose. Rufy, let me tell you something. If the governors do not quickly align themselves, they will find themselves in a situation in which those who are returning, those who will leave office ahead of 2027, cannot even support a successor. And those who are doing their first term now, they will discover that to get a second term, they might need to go and kneel down before individual. So, and even our nation itself, it will be pushed into a one-party state. And people who are now fighting, but look at the anger in the society, look at the anger in their country, look at the pains in their country, look at the pangs in their country, look at how Nigerians are suffering. So people have hope that, okay, no matter what, maybe in another 4 years, maybe we can make a replacement.
On that note, well, all is fair in politics as it is in love and war. So it will not be fair to say, oh, it's Tinubu that is causing problems in APC or in Labour Party. Politics at the end of the day is all about strategy. The man with the better strategy wins. Thank you very much, Kola Ologbondiyan.